Good morning. So we are on day 10 of my 120-day journey. And this is like day 5 that I'm actually on here. So it's Monday. I'm tired because I have to wake up early. I wake up earlier during the week because I start work around 8:30. Sorry. So I wake up around 5:30, but today my stomach was giving me issues all night, so I didn't get up till 6. So it's giving me a little bit time to get started, but let me go ahead. So first, couple things. I bought a couple things that I'm going to now use today. So I don't know if I told you all, but I do a candle. I do cookie swap in the morning, and then also let me just turn off my phone. And then I got this garden lotus. So I use candles in the morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and light my candle. Because my candle's so low, I use I had to break it. I use an incense. Like I like incense too. But let me like that. Alright, and let me hurry up and use that to light my candle. Candle's so low. So that's like, so I have 2 scents going on. I love smells. So, sorry, and my camera keeps falling. I have to be extra careful. So let me go ahead and put my incense up there too. My incense odor. So all this is on my desk. And then, so it shows the candle. We have my, I don't know what's going on with my camera today. Okay, maybe that's better. Okay. Of course, we're going to put on our massage oil just to go ahead and get some of those muscles going and flowing and just putting that energy, so put it in those areas that gives you the most stress. Even though my neck is not a stress area anymore, thank goodness, I still put it there just to kind of let the pain know, like, we don't have no drama today. We're gonna get through it. My rheumatoid arthritis actually been really good since doing the chakra and the yoga. Plant your face to open up energy. We're gonna have a positive, good day. Work is gonna go well. Kids are gonna behave. Husband's gonna communicate. I'm gonna communicate. Just I'm learning to start like just putting those affirmations out there. So just alright. And so put that back. And then I wanted to just show I bought this. I'm gonna be using this today. I'm gonna talk about it in the morning, see how it goes. It's called Be Awake. So it's a B12 patch. So I'm hoping that it works. I bought one for sleep, relaxation, and energy. So that's what I'm hoping. Today we're gonna focus on our focus meditation day, hoping that it works and doesn't have any issues. Couple things that I've been listening to yesterday. Also, another goal of mine is like limit TV. I'm not a big TV person anyways, but the Atomic Habits, which is awesome. But my Guilty Pleasures Will Smith book is really pretty good. So I have like 10 credits on Audible. So I plan on getting a couple other books too. I'm open for suggestions as well. Like all types of books. I also I said day 10. So since day 10 of this 20-day journey, I actually started this like really bloated and terrible. I was at 192. As of today, I'm at 181. So again, I haven't like changed food too much. I'm not a big eater. The main thing, I already know what it is. I'm not drinking. I'm not drinking, so I know that plays a big role, and so therefore I'm eating more mindfully. I'm eating at the table, eating correctly. So let's go ahead and go into it. Again, work day is a little bit different because I have to get my daughter up in like 30 minutes. After I get her up, I'm gonna, while she's getting dressed for school, I'm gonna do my yoga. So I'm hoping that during this time, I'll be able to go ahead and I'll be able to go ahead and I'll be able to go ahead and breathe. Oh, and do my journaling and things. All right, so we're gonna go on the Calm app. We're on Calm, and we are going to go to Focus. Awesome. We're on day 6 of Focus. Whoop, whoop. So hoping this doesn't cause us no issues. So let's go into it.
Welcome back to day 5 of the 7 days of focus. Today we're going to talk about information overload.
Okay, sorry, I had to turn the lights down.
In life. Information overload refers to the constant stream of messages, updates, articles, videos, and other forms of information competing for our attention all at once. There used to be an assumption that we could pay attention to 5 to 9 things at a time. But over the years, neuroscientists have learned that we really can only juggle about 3 things at any given time. Anything beyond that leads to overstimulation and a loss of concentration. So it's no wonder we have problems focusing. Our minds weren't created to operate the way we've been forcing them to. It's up to us to be mindful of how much information we're processing. Too much leaves us unable to focus because it puts our brains into a state of decision fatigue. That's when trivial decisions become as difficult to make as important ones. This overload can also impact our health. It can lead to stress and insomnia, but we often don't address our experience of overload for 2 reasons. First of all, absorbing information feels good and gives us a boost of dopamine, which can feel addictive. Secondly, many of us work in occupations where being online, responding to texts and emails, and being on social forums is a requirement. So it's not as simple as just saying no and unplugging.
Thank God.
So whenever it's possible, we want to be mindful of keeping information overload at bay. Doing so will leave far more room in our minds to focus. We'll explore strategies to do this shortly, but for now, let's begin our practice. Find a quiet place to sit. Take a position that's comfortable.
Yeah, I do this in my
and let the eyes close gently. Align your back so it's nice and tall. Rest your hands gently on your knees or softly in your lap. Let the forehead and eyes be soft. And take a few deep breaths to settle into awareness of the body. Inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly. Filling the lungs up with air and then releasing them. And now, let the breath soften as you come to a state of stillness. Following this breath, and then this one, and this one. tuning in to the sensation of each breath as it enters and leaves your body. Shift your focus from the breath to the body, scanning the head and face and allowing all the muscles here to relax. Soften the forehead and temples, and let any tension in the mouth and jaw melt away. Then extend that relaxed sensation down through your neck. And into the shoulders, warming and relaxing this area. Then send the breath down the arms, feeling any tingling, itchiness, pressure, or pulsing. Just resting the arms in an effortless way and observing any sensations here. Follow that breath down through the wrists, hands, and fingers, feeling the aliveness of this area. Now focus your attention on the chest, filling the lungs up with air, letting go, letting go, letting go. Soften your belly, noticing any emotion or tightness, letting any tension here dissolve. Then tuning in to the area of your back and redirecting the breath into any tight areas here. Feeling the pelvis now, and noticing where your body makes contact with your cushion or chair. Extending the breath down the legs, through the knees, feeling any heaviness or lightness, warmth or coolness. Directing your focus down to your feet. Observe the tops and the bottoms, the balls and heels. Finally, bring your awareness into your toes. And in this state of stillness, Just notice how it feels when you focus your attention on each body part, one by one. Perhaps you'll notice that when your awareness is focused on the breath, that it has the potential to calm and clear the mind. And in that state of clarity, we are able to be far more effective than we are when we are inundated with stimulus. So let's explore a strategy to help you refocus when you get caught in information overwhelm. First of all, in terms of prevention, you can practice some of the earlier strategies we've touched on, such as setting a timer to focus exclusively on one task, turning your internet connection and phone off, closing any unnecessary browsers, and limiting social media engagement. Those are some things you can do before you get pulled into distraction. But what about when you're actually caught? The first thing required then is awareness. Recognize you're caught, and before you have a chance to convince yourself otherwise, take 3 slow, deep breaths. In a similar way that we'd use a leash to pull a dog away from a ledge, we can use the breath to pull ourselves out of information overload. As you breathe, you may notice anxiety, irritation, or restlessness. Just observe whatever comes up with curiosity. Let the breath pull you out of distraction, still your mind, and return you to your focus. And now, as we near the end of the session, gently come back to the room. Awaken the senses. Hear sounds in the background. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Congratulations on completing day 5 of the 7 days of focus. We'll see you back here tomorrow for day 6, where we'll be exploring the benefit of doing one thing at a time.
Awesome. So I feel good. That was really calming. I did have a couple takeaways before I leave. I plan on practicing some of the things that he said today because my mind is all over the place and I'm working. Um, I'm a legal escalation manager for Google, so I have a lot of competing responsibilities. But today I'm going to go back to my to-do list. I'm actually going to block out hours for each item. I usually go back and forth, but I'm going to try that today and see how it works. I think it will work. I'm changing some things around my schedule, so I'm excited about that. I wanted to, the good patch. So I want to put that on while I'm here. So it's called the good patch. It's the B12 Awake. Peel and place one patch on inside of your wrist or any area that is clean and dry. Patch may be worn for 12 hours. All done. Simply peel the patch off. Alrighty. So it said that you can reseal the envelope back together. So I don't know if that means that it's reusable, but I don't know. I'm all for reusing stuff though. But you can wear it 12 hours, so maybe that's what it means. I don't know. I'm just going to wear it for my 8-hour work day and see if I feel anything. So this is what it looks like. Oh, there's 4 that comes in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe that's why it says that. So I would say no to reusable. So let's peel off this patch. Sticky side. I'm putting it on my back of my leg. That's just the best place, and it's brown, so it matches my melatonin. put it back here. All done. Alrighty, so it was awesome starting the morning again with you all. I hope everyone has a great morning, and please breathe. Take today one step at a time. It's okay if you fail in anything that you're trying to do. You can always get back and start again. And I'm back.